Greetings, I'm Eric with your Essential Practice. Day 4 stabilizes the field. This is where emotional maturity shows up in the posture, breath, and pacing. This isn't dramatic or reactive, but it's controlled and measured. The sound activation today for the number 4 day with relating to the heart chakra is YAM, Y-A-M. Inhaling slowly, exhale with a steady YAM sound. Let that sound vibrate through the center of the chest. Feel the sternum respond. Feel the ribs subtly widen. Keep the sound grounded, but let it hum through the bone. The solfeggio frequency for this day and this chakra is 639 hertz. This is the love frequency. You can run it briefly or have it playing in the background throughout your day. And if you are playing it briefly, after you turn it off, try to hold your own rhythm with that 639 hertz solfeggio frequency. You can place one palm over the sternum and the other on your upper back. If you can't really reach, if it's pretty uncomfortable, you can simply bring your awareness there. Breathe into the space that's between your hands. So here we're breathing into that space, that rib cage between the spine and the sternum. Day 4 tension hides in the front to back line of the heart. So it'd be like, this is that armor in the chest. Rigidity between the shoulder blades even. Inhale and expand the ribs outward, not upward. When you exhale, let the sternum soften without the whole chest collapsing again. Now add movement. We can interlace the fingers behind the back and gently straighten the arms. And lift the sternum just slightly and feel that chest expansion opening up your sternum. Hold this for a nice slow inhale. And on the release our hands and ground forward. And let the upper back really spread when you're doing that. Drop the chin while you're doing that as well. Exhale fully. Repeat this slowly about 5 or 6 times. In this exercise, you're teaching the heart space how to open and close without locking. For somatic awareness, think of one relationship where you feel responsibility. Scan the chest, the upper back, and the shoulders. Notice if you subtly brace, kind of firm up. Instead of forcing that openness, practice controlled expansion. Inhale and lift that sternum about 10%. Exhale and return to neutral, leaving the sternum kind of hanging there. My choir teacher used to say, act as if you have somebody with like a fish hook, almost like just keeping that sternum just nice and lifted right there. This isn't sticking out your chest or anything like that. Again, you can always just roll your shoulders back while lifting the chest, and that helps lock that posture into place. This range of motion is emotional regulation. Day 4 release isn't like a dramatic catharsis, although it could be, but it's more about precise, even small, recalibrations, putting in the effort. A good exercise for boundaries today is before giving energy away, check your posture. If the chest is collapsed or your shoulders are sunk, pause. If the chest is overly rigid, soften. Neutral spine, open sternum, steady breath. That's your baseline. A beautiful couple journal prompts today are, where do I physically brace when I feel responsible for others? And what would steady self-contained connection feel like in my body? Keep it honest. Keep it physical. Have an interaction today where you consciously keep the chest open and the shoulders relaxed. Speak from that posture. Day 4 builds structure in the emotional body. Contained, open, and steady.